everybody. Hope you're all doing okay. Scouse Bandit here. Tell you what, it's quite nice today. It's quite mild. In fact, I'm a bit hot and sweaty. It's one of those days where you wish you'd taken your thermal liner out, or you perhaps didn't have your jumper on, one of the two. So, following on from my other video the other day, I'm going to continue with another vlog today, thinking on the bike theme, thinking about bikes and why we ride them, why we love our bikes. And I've got to say, I've had this Bandit, well, to use the official title, Suzuki GSF 1250 SA. I've had this for now 2.5 years. And I love it, as you know from watching my other videos. You'll know that I love this bike. So I just thought today I'd share with you some of the reasons why I love this bike. So 5 reasons, following on from the 5 things. 5 things, lots of videos, as I said the other day, have these reasons, 5 things why. So following on from that, if this fella's going to get off his phone, that is. Can he get off his phone, maybe? Yeah, maybe not. Keep your hand on your phone, mate, why don't you? You know I'm actually here? I don't know whether he does. So today I want to be looking at 5 reasons why I love my bike. The first of those reasons is comfort. This bike is built for touring long distances. It's just so comfortable. It's the saddle is okay. The original saddle is not the best, and I know that lots of people do upgrade their saddles to perhaps a different one, a sergeant seat or whatever it might be. I haven't. I don't have a real problem with mine. I've been able to ride long distances with this, and no problem whatsoever, really. I find it incredibly comfortable, and obviously the all-round engine ability of this bike means that the bike is comfortable in all situations. You can't ever stress this bike out. So the first reason I love this bike is comfort. The seating position is comfortable, the handlebars are at the perfect height, the geometry of all of that is ergonomically brilliant. It's incredibly comfortable to ride for long hours in the saddle. The second reason why I love this bike particularly is the power. The power of the engine is breathtaking. It's got enough torque in the low down revs to match most sports bikes. And the thing about it is it's also usable. That's the beauty of this bike. The actual power is massively usable. So you haven't got to be doing motorway speeds in order to get to that power. You can get it from the off in first gear. So the power is brilliant. It also, because of that, it has the ability to get you out of situations rapidly. So, you know, if you see a situation unfolding where you think, I don't want to be here, you can actually get out of that with just a flick of the wrist and you're away. And also, because of that, the engine also has that amazing power. It's like just a jet turbine. So, and it can sit at motorway speeds, and it's only on something like 3,000 revs or whatever it might be. At 70, 80 mile an hour, it's on 3,500 revs. It's ridiculous. As I said just earlier, you can't stress this engine. So power. The third reason why I love this bike is the fact that it has no frills. It's not one of these modern bikes with, you know, electronic gadgets all over the place. It's a proper bike, shall we say. It's just a straightforward, proper engine that is not full of the latest gizmos, the latest electronics. It's just a straightforward engine. Okay, it's fuel injected, water cooled, but it's a straightforward engine. The only thing that it does have, I think, is ABS, which is great to have that, you know, that extra confidence with the brakes is fantastic. But it's basically a no frills bike. You know, it's an old-fashioned bike. But in that way, it's fantastic because it's bulletproof. It's bulletproof and it's easy to maintain. You can still do home mechanics on it and not feel totally out your depth with things. You know, so I love the fact that it's got no frills. That's my number 3. Number 4 is the looks. You know, okay, it's an old-fashioned bike, but for me, it's still a great looking machine. I just love it. In fact, I'll show it you. I'm going to pull in and I'm going to give you a good tour around it. Often pull in here just to see what the Mersey's up to. Yeah, I just love the looks of this bike. It's got such a lot going for it. You know, the fairing is not a full fairing, as you know. It's only a half fairing, but it just adds that little bit of character to the bike. It does protect you very well, but it just gives the bike a great look. So there it is. What a phenomenal looking machine. It's just a big brute of a machine. It just looks powerful. And it looks like a motorbike should. Lovely big brake discs on the front. Those 4 downpipes going into. The only downside is the big silencer at the back. It's a lot of people put different cans on the end, but I haven't got around to that yet. Maybe at some point. Love this colour as well. Love this colour on this bike. It just sets off everything as it should do. So there you go. So there's looks. Number 4 on my reasons why I love this bike. Looks. And number 5 on the list, and I think the most important on the list, this is the biggest reason why I love this bike: practicality. It's such a practical bike. It does everything that I want it to do. You can commute on it. You can have loads of fun on it because, as I said earlier, the power and the engine that come with this package are just breathtaking. So you can have so much fun. You can tour continents on this bike in total comfort. You can load it up with a pillion and it doesn't even know that the pillion's on there. I've taken my son on the back who's heavier than me, and the bike doesn't even flinch, doesn't even know he's on it. There's no loss of power. It's fantastic. It doesn't upset the balance on the bike because it's such a heavy bike. You know, it can carry that weight. You can load it up with luggage. You know, I've got the Givey racks on, so I can put the full pannier system on there, and it just takes that without blinking an eye. It's just fantastic. So practical, so usable. The little fairing on the front, as I've just said, gives you in more than adequate protection in the elements. Such a practical package that's usable in every situation, and that is the ultimate reason why I bought this bike, and why I love this bike. Because I need a bike that can do everything. I'm not one of these people who can have a different bike for the different seasons, shall we say, or, you know, one to go scratching, one to go messing about on track, one to go off on adventures, and I don't have that kind of money. I have one bike, and that one bike has to do everything, and this bike does it all, and it does it all brilliantly. So that's my reasons why I love this bike. If you've got one of these, let me know what you think, or if you love your bike for different reasons, let me know why, and I look forward to hearing from you and reading your comments. Once again, thanks to everyone for adding your comments to this channel and for helping it to grow. Really appreciate that, and look forward to hearing from you. Until then, until next time, this has been the Scouse Bandit. Bye for now.